All right, hello everybody, and welcome to this weekend market analysis. I hope you are safe out there with the coronavirus pandemic. I hope you are safe wherever you are. My thoughts and prayers are with all of you, my friends and fellow traders, that you will continue to be safe wherever you are. Okay. All right. Last week was quite an interesting week, and even the weeks ahead are going to be very interesting weeks. We are going to see a lot more surprises as events about the coronavirus unfold. We are going to see lots more surprises in the forex market. In fact, every weekend is going to be some surprising weekends because we might have new fundamentals about the coronavirus pandemic. And so be prepared. For those of you who are very good price action traders, this is the time for you to study the markets, and hopefully you are going to catch some very good trading opportunities. All right, before we look into the charts, let's just quickly look into the forex market, the forex factory economical calendar, to see those high impact news announcements that are scheduled for this upcoming trading week. Monday is a free week, no high impact news announcement. From Tuesday to Friday, we have all of these high impact news announcements. These are a news announcement you should keep on your notepad. Don't forget, this upcoming Friday, is the first Friday of the week, and so we are having the NFP, the non-farm payroll news announcement that is going to be released, and of course we expect some market volatility from that news announcement. And well, with the coronavirus issues in the US, in America, we do not expect to see good results. You can also see that it has been predicted to drop to 81k, all right, from 273k to 81k. So that may not really be a good thing for the American dollar, all right. If it does drop, the American dollar is likely going to go weak against other major currencies, and so that news announcement can be easily forecasted. All right, like I said, keep all of these news announcements on your notepad so you are not trapped in them. Let's now look into the charts and conduct our analysis very quickly. All right, let's begin from the less likely to the most likely. All right, from the less likely pair to the most likely pair. There are a few pairs we will just look into them and see what directional buyers we may be looking to trade. First one is the sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. This is the daily time frame. As you can see here, price is somewhat confused, so to speak. It went flat, right? Giggled to the upside, came back down, and now going back up. This is a very chaotic market market scenario. It is actually trying to find a direction. It is trying to find a trend, all right, whether it's going to push to the upside, or it is going to just from there on come back down. My expectation excuse me, okay, my expectation here is that price is trying to find a trend, and anywhere around here we can come back down. All right, that's my expectation. In the monthly time frame, you will see that price is trading around a high level of resistance. Okay, a very serious level of resistance, and until price moves away from that area, then we can begin to look for our buy entries. I mean, if price pushes above that area. For now, price, as long as price is trading around against that level of resistance, we expect to see price come back down to this key level of support again. Okay, so in the daily time frame, we are expecting to see that price will make a turn somewhere around in here. We should have a push to the downside. That goes to say you should be very hesitant hitting on your buy button around this particular area, the 1.7503 level. All right, 03 area, that area there, you should be very careful hitting on your buy button. All right, the sterling pounds against the American dollar. This is another pair that we are looking at right now. As you can see in the monthly time frame, price gave us some sort of a flat bottom triangle with this level here as the resistance and this one here as the support. For this month, price is reacting off the key level of support. You can see right there, it came as if it was going to break through, but could not. Gradually it is going back up. Eventually we may have a fake breakout of that level of support. Now let's look into the weekly time frame. In the weekly time frame, you can clearly see the last two candles. All right, these last two candles right here, you can clearly see them. It is already a fake breakout of that level. If you combine these last two candles, you are likely going to be having a very tiny doji, so to speak. Okay, you're likely going to have a doji, a cross-like doji of that level of support. That is a hint that the buying pressure is much, and so the sterling pounds against the American dollar is likely going to keep pushing to the upside until it hits this level of resistance. Okay, that level right there. All right, this is just too much, but the best of advice is to avoid going short against that level of support. Okay, now let's look into the the Australian dollar against the American dollar. Now this pair, to me, I think it is not really clear, and so I am thinking that price is in a channel. All right, price is in the channel. It reacted off support area and now pushing to the upside. It is not really clear, but I believe price reacted off support. In the daily time frame, again, you can have those two candles as a pin bar. That's a standard pin bar of that level of support, and so that buying pressure, you don't want to go short against that buying pressure. Price may come all the way to that level right here. Okay, so be careful hitting on your sell button in the Australian dollar against the American dollar. All right, the next one is the American dollar against Japanese yen in the monthly time frame. You can clearly see that price was in a channel in the monthly time frame, just swinging up and down without any clear directional bias, and so it's been a difficult one for so many months. Well, it banked off resistance again, then coming back down. Maybe it may have to come back down to the next level of support again. Let's see the weekly time frame. Where that rejection right here, you have to be careful hitting on your buy button. Chances are that price may still keep coming to the downside. Well, this is a period of high volatility, unstable price action, so don't be surprised to see price keep pushing up and down in that manner. Okay, because the global economy is not stable, and so you should not expect price to behave normally. Okay. All right, now let's look at the American dollar against the Swiss franc. We actually analyzed this in the last weekend market analysis, and we talked about that point of confluence. You can see how price simply reacts up that level and is coming back down. The momentum of rejection of that level is high. For next week, we expect to see more downside in the American dollar against the Swiss franc. So be careful hitting on your buy button. This pair seems to be still more bearish, and there might even be a market gap to the downside as the market is going to open, so be careful hitting on your buy button. All right, finally the euro against the American dollar. This is my best pair for now that I am following in the monthly time frame. In fact, I did anticipate the channel in the monthly time frame. My anticipation is the price is going to react off this level, then push up to that area of resistance. If it does, then the American dollar is really going to go weak. I have anticipated this a very long time ago, even though we got some wiggle to the downside to take out most stop losses. I believe this area here is the best point to begin to look for buy opportunities in the euro against the American dollar. Okay. All right, let's see the weekly time frame. This is an interesting candle. The last two candles are heavy candles of rejection. Again, a combination of those two candles will give us a pin bar. All right, to give us a pin bar, you really do not want to trade against that kind of candle. You want to keep searching for buy opportunities in the euro against the American dollar. All right, I think that's essentially it. Nothing much for those of you in the VIP Telegram channel. Once we find um, an entry, we will definitely let you know. For your information, of course, it can be confirmed from those of you who are members. Last week, the trading ended with 555 pips profit. That was a nice one, all right. Okay, as usual, and we expect that this profit will keep going on as long as we trade. We are confident about our trading. There is no fear at all. Okay. All right, thanks for being here. If you have questions or contributions, feel free send them across for us either by our emails or Telegram channels, and we'll be extremely happy to respond to them. Do have a nice time, stay safe, and wishing you a profitable trading week ahead. Bye bye.